An empty court in a much-anticipated bail application verdict that will stand as a litmus test to the application of equal justice for all. After an hour of non-activity, journalists pick up a social media thread that the judgment will only proceed on Friday, 26th. But this does not deter journalists. The court premise is a hype of activity. An equally intriguing treason challenge is taking place, and political supporters have showed in numbers in support for their leaders.
Today we dealt with preliminary issues as to whether Mr. Mochoborwan, who was not in exile, is covered by the clause 10, and as such he is entitled to approach the court, that is to say his local standing. So on first day we are hoping to get some merits of the case for the court to make a determination after hearing the submissions whether as a fact the clause 10 is constitutional or not, and whether the government and the DPP acted unreasonably to prosecute or to continue with prosecution while the reform processes are underway.
The new coalition government still holds stark differences in ideology. The junior party DC believes that the former army commander Tadika Modi's incarceration is politically motivated, while some ABC members want their party to insulate the former prime minister from prosecution. Therefore, should Mochoborwan, who is now roped into the new coalition, decide to opt out in protest, this may likely rattle the stability of the new government, hence the urgency of the application.
It is urgent in a sense that the prosecution had already filed the charges for the two, and one will recall that they are to be joined to former army commander and other soldiers who are still in jail. So it is in the best interest of everybody that the matter be resolved soonest.
Retired Deputy Justice Dikgang Moseneke had earlier facilitated a national reforms bill which included a clause 10 that initiated a suspension of politically motivated court cases to allow implementation of the reforms process, a move that bargained the return of the political exilees.
What has happened with clause 10? You are negotiating or bargaining with the people who are outside, who ordinarily you have to get them through an extradition. But we are saying, why not bargain with them?
To ensure that we don't collapse the hard work that SADC has put into this process. Think of the costs. Think of the army and the military people who were here before now. SABC, think about the oversight committee, and think about the role I have been playing, appointed obviously by SADC itself, and we can't bring all this to nothing.
Lesotho justice system is facing its biggest test of impartiality in adjudication of justice without fear nor favor, while equally being cognizant of the crucial peace-building mediations and facilitation efforts of external stakeholders. Rapelang Khatebe, SABC News, Lesotho.